Well, Jorgensen Albums, under my ownership, has been around since 1981. In fact, it's 25 years on the 1st of July this year that we celebrate our 25th anniversary. But it actually was started in the mid-70s with my brother, who was a printer, and a local Perth photographer, Phil Hall. They were sharing the same building, and Phil had run out of photo mounts, the old-fashioned photo mounts you used to slide the photo in, and he asked my brother, who's a printer, could you make some? And it sort of grew from there. It was small fry. It was almost a part-time thing. When I took it over, there was one staff, and it was me. He was literally going out, getting an order, getting it made, and sending it out. So that was back in 1981, and we've put on staff every year until we got now peak time this year. Well, last year we went to 40 people we had employed here to service the whole export and local industry. This is where the albums get made. So there's 6 benches here, and different staff doing different things. Stock of leather on the table over there. You'll see that's all our leather ready for cutting up. Machine just started. Some of the rolls are different materials that we use. This is buckram book cloth. This is the cutting bench, and this is all the leather that's been cut up ready to go out for orders. All our albums are handcrafted. We start virtually from the cover and working our way in. We have leather, wood, metal, there's acrylic, a whole host of different sorts of fabrics and colours that we've got. And because we make so many different sizes, everything is custom made. We don't keep anything out the back, apart from you would have seen a rack of wood and timber and metal albums out the back, simply because we have to have a stock of those because they're too hard to make up one at a time. And we just customise those to each number of pages that people require. So if someone orders a 25-page album, that's a different album for us than someone who orders a 23-page album. It has to be made with a different size spine and all the rest of it. So you can really have a unique album made using, again, the JAD software if you want, or if you want to draw on a bit of paper, that we prefer it through the software. And you can customise your album. You can have different coloured bindings on the side. You can have a different window shape on the front where you want to put a photo. So it means that each album can be unique. So the process is starting on the outside, working in is with the cover and choosing the leather and cutting it and wrapping it around the album, which we saw earlier on, making the block of pages, and then customising or not customising, but cutting the customised mats on those mat cutters that we saw out there, those nice bright pink ones. We didn't want to lose them, so we made them bright pink. JAD software we created, or had our developers create, about 3 or 4 years ago. In fact, what you see now is a culmination of about 5 years. And it started as an idea that I had seen in the USA, and I thought we could do it better. And so we created a piece of software. I think JAD, in my mind, and in certainly a lot of the photographers that use us, is the simplest of the design programs out there for creating matted albums. Keep in mind that JAD is a design tool for creating basically matted albums. You can design the digital magazine style of albums in there, the more simple ones, those that are going to have more intricate designs and Photoshop fades and all the rest of it. I'm not saying JAD is the be-all and end-all as far as that goes, but if you want to create a unique matted album very easily, very quickly, and get the prints done as a composite print at the lab, then JAD is certainly the easiest and best software that I know of that's available. If I were a photographer, I would use Jorgensen Albums.